What's good, homies, and welcome back to another episode in our South Sydney Rabbitohs rebuild series. We're back with some more pre-season Auckland Nines action, and to the semi-final. Our opponent for today, as you just saw, are the St. George Illawarra Dragons. We've had a pretty decent run in the tournament so far. We made it through the pool stages undefeated, and we're coming off that win against the Melbourne Storm, beating them like 20-something points to 6. I don't remember the actual score, but I do remember scoring a couple of tries and them scoring one. Coming into the tournament, I wasn't expecting to score as many points as I've scored so far. Part of the reason why I chose 5-minute halves for the Nines is because I could barely score back when I was playing on 3 minutes, so I guess the time kind of helped, and also I've gotten way better since the last time I played on the Auckland Nines, which was 2 seasons ago. Alright, so we're a minute and a half in, jumping into the action with Angus Crichton, who gets wrapped up outside our 20. On the first here, we take it out of the ruck with Reynolds, looking for a runner, and we get destroyed in the tackle there, knocking the ball on, scooped up by Frizzell as he breaks out a one tackle, shrugs off Inglis at the back, and he's going to score the first try of the game off the back of that big hit on our playmaker. A little unfortunate there, we were too late with the pass. We had the ball in both hands, ready to pop it short, and we just got absolutely cleaned up. Pretty much my fault, really. I know how risky it is taking the ball to the line with a 5'8" or halfback, and on that occasion we paid the ultimate price as Greg Inglis returns the ball here. Stopped on the 20. We go short to Sam Burgess, who fends off one defender. We angle away from Dugan there, and we got Alex Johnston looming up in support. Beautiful support play. We send him the ball and we just race away to the bonus zone for our first point of the match. Nothing much to say about that try, just a bit of strength by Sam Burgess and great support play. I'm so glad that they tuned the support runners, because a try like that was almost impossible pre-patch. As we take the kickoff here, right down the throat of Josh Dugan, takes it to the line, stepping between 2 defenders, gets around Inglis, a nice little goose step, and then he shrugs off another defender. Johnston tries to dive, but he runs right through the dive attempt by Alex Johnston, and Josh Dugan touches down in the bonus zone for what might be the try of the tournament as we take another look on the replay here. Alright, so right off the bat, he takes the catch, steps between 2 defenders, cuts inside Inglis, and I thought we recovered nicely there with Inglis, but he does a little goose step there, and I thought for sure Sam Burgess would pull him down, but he throws him off like it's an under 10s player attempting to make the tackle. Johnston slows him down for a brief moment, but it wasn't quite enough, and then Dugan finally grounds the ball for their second try of the game. As McInnes takes the shot at goal from right in front, he successfully adds the extra 2 points, and we're going to head into the halftime break, trailing the Dragons by 6 points. A pretty decent half of footy. The Dragons have scored some pretty nice tries, breaking through a lot of tackles. First it was Frizzell off the back of a knock on, then it was Josh Dugan on that monstrous run through the middle, went coast to coast off the kickoff. As we jump back in attack here, starting things off in the second half, Adam Reynolds gets wrapped up inside our 20, and we've got a couple of players lined up to the right, but we opt to go to the left with a beautiful short ball to Gray, looking to get around Dugan as we slow down to try and step. But instead of trying to cut back, we actually just use the fend, and it works perfectly there as we ground Dugan, and we're going to run into the bonus zone for our second try of the game. As we take the shot from right in front to put us up by 1, and as you'd expect, we nail the conversion from right in front, and we are going to lead the Dragons 14 points to 13. With a couple of minutes remaining in the half, we jump back into the action with the Dragons in attack as they make a break and they throw an awful pass that gets intercepted by us. I'm guessing there was a double knock on or something in there, but we do get the feed to the scrum, and I'm not too sure. Are scrums even a part of the Nines? I always thought you just take the tap, but yeah, if you do know the answer to that question, let me know in the comment section down below, because we are going to score off the scrum. There was acres of space on the open side, and we pretty much fed the scrum, grabbed it off the back, and just ran to score under the posts. As we successfully add the extras, that's going to wrap up all the action in the semi-final here. We defeat St. George Illawarra, advancing to the final, 21 points to 13. And this is actually where I'm going to cut the video off, a little shorter than usual. Tomorrow's video will most likely be another short one to wrap up the Nines. And as always, slap the out of that like button for more Rugby League Live 4 content. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you.
That's why my heart racing like F1, I'm on the
Later.
way up. Shot from the view, riding around the hill. got Molly in the water and I got her in the field.